Coach Accountable is a wonderful platform, but the question is it the best? And the other question is it worth it or not? Let's have a conversation about that, okay? So when you think about Coach Accountable, what is it? So Coach Accountable is one of the leading online coaching platforms. And what they do a fantastic job at enabling your coaching business to take off big time. So as a coach, Coach Accountable will enable you to sell and deliver your programs online in one place. We love the centrality of the process, okay? An all-in-one coaching platform. And the company was actually started about 10 years ago in 2012, okay? And so far, they have attracted thousands of users on the platform, and they have actually helped a lot of coaches globally, not just in the States, but also globally, simplify the way they provide coaching programs, okay? So we love that a lot. And the thing is that what we love about Coach Accountable is that they actually allow you as a coach to focus on the coaching, and they let the platform take care of the rest. Okay, the platform offers a range of tools and resources that make it easy for you as a coach to provide tailored support to your clients. This is kind of important because if you are in a niche coaching program, for example, and some clients want more guidance than others, you want to have this sort of a flexibility, this proximity with your clients, and Coach Accountable is actually providing that. And the platform also provides you with access to all their information, all your clients' information to track your client's progress and stay motivated. Okay, if you really think about it, this keeps everybody motivated. This keeps everybody on the same page. Okay, and makes the coaching process more efficient. So in our view, Coach Accountable is great for beginners and experienced coaches who want to keep their clients involved in the process. It's all about engagement. What about the pros and cons here? Pros: you have a simplified interface. You have a white label web app, and you have a scheduler that is included. What about the cons? Now, they may lack some advanced features needed for some coaches, and it can really get pricey depending on the client number. Okay, but boss, welcome back to the show. I really appreciate having you here, and make yourself comfortable. We're going to dig deep into Coach Accountable so you have a clear idea what this platform stands for. Okay, but overall, Coach Accountable, they have a great set of features for coaches, easy to learn and simplified interface. The price depends on the client number, and they have an online course builder that's included. Let's talk about the features that you will find interesting on Coach Accountable, okay? I want to break down their features for you. So you have client and project management. You have group coaching. You have coaching program templates. You have a scheduling system that's really good, that's really flexible in terms of your client number, that really scales up based on your client number. This is really cool. You have an agreement and contract, so you are able to actually sign contract with your clients, especially for those high-priced coaching programs. You have resources and file uploading capabilities, invoicing and online payments, reports and analytics. Then you have a client portal also. Obviously, this is not an exhaustive list, but this kind of gives you an idea of the constellation of features you would be benefiting from if you were to go with Coach Accountable. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a quick convo about Coach Accountable. This is an in-depth review that will help you understand the ins and outs of this platform. So if you were to go with them, if you were to sign up with them, at least you have a clear idea like what you're getting yourself into. Okay. So client management is just fantastic. You're able to manage your clients very simply in Coach Accountable. They have a series of coaching programs, tools that allow you to monitor your coaching programs to know if you're making money, if you're adding value to your clients, if you have the ability to scale those coaching programs. Let's say you start a coaching program and you realize that it is really doing really well, and you want to launch a second coaching program that will touch on ancillary topic, not the same topic, but ancillary topics. Then really Coach Accountable will help you do that. Payment and invoicing is really a breeze through Coach Accountable because you basically have you have a way to create invoices and get paid. Okay, there is a built-in invoicing tool that allows you to create and manage those like everything in a few clicks. You can integrate Stripe, PayPal, and Square for online payments. Of course, you can also take payments differently and mark the invoice as paid. So the platform will also send a receipt after purchase to your clients. And alternatively, you can create offerings, which are essentially bundles or whatever product you want to include in your offer. So that's just fantastic. Let's talk about the pricing here. Now, the pricing, in our view, for Coach Accountable is very simple. Like, we really don't like it when some online coaching platforms like to confuse the hell out of you, trying to razzle dazzle you. They're trying to have like a very complicated pricing schedule. You have no, like, you really like, what are they talking about? Coach Accountable doesn't do that. I mean, really, it's very simple. Okay, you will get access to all features regardless of which plan you are on, and only upgrade to increase your client's limits. Okay, this is really cool, and we really love that because they have like you're paying based on the number of clients you have. This cannot get simpler than that. Okay, on top of that, you have the ability to actually add clients very quickly and make money. So you have a variety of reports that are available to keep track of certain payments metrics. You can also schedule invoices for several months ahead, for example, and have them paid automatically if your client's credit card is on file. That's just great. Okay, so you are paying Coach Accountable, but you're making money also. Okay, now one thing I need to say here is that when we analyze coaching platforms generally, Coach Accountable is not cheap. Let's just say it that way. It's not cheap at all. It's on the pricier side of the spectrum. Okay, as for almost every coaching platform, pricing will depend on how many clients you have on the platform, right? But it's just that Coach Accountable has a series of very sleek, very nice, very efficient, very user-friendly features, and they just charging you for that. You know what? We really don't blame them. I mean, honestly, building a platform as sleek and innovative as Coach Accountable requires some investment. Okay, and as long as there is value being added, we don't mind recommending to our clients to use Coach Accountable. We use Coach Accountable ourselves. We have recommended Coach Accountable to our clients also. And it's not just Coach Accountable. We have other platforms too. But it's important to recognize that they're not cheap. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But the cool thing is you can get started with a 30-day free trial without the need to put down a credit card. And every plan offers a full stack of features Coach Accountable has to offer. And one good thing to notice is that pricing won't change whether you are working as a single coach or as a team of coaches. Let's talk about the value being added here, the added value. Okay, there are other important features that you really will love if you were to go with Coach Accountable, and I want to talk to you about two of them that are really, really good in our view. You have whiteboards, and you have a branded desktop app. I want to talk about the whiteboards first. So whiteboards are sort of digital boards where you can take notes and build something very visual for you or your clients. And this can be great when it comes to showing step-by-steps, okay? Or you want to explain a process whereby a client can do something on an everyday basis, or you want to build a vision board for your client to keep an eye on the big picture. And whiteboards are very good because they bring a visual element in the teaching, in the educational process. And we all know that we as humans, we are visual. Okay, people learn a lot by looking at processes. Okay, that's why you have infographics, you have whiteboards, you have all those metrics. Like you have a constellation of tools that always use things like steps, sequencing, all that kind of stuff. So whiteboards are very powerful and they can help your coaching business a lot. So that's the first feature that we love on Coach Accountable. Number 2, the branded desktop app. So you can adjust the branding throughout the platform to make it your own and remove any trace of the Coach Accountable branding. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And by the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a quick convo about Coach Accountable. This is an in-depth review, and I love to remind you of the topic we're discussing so that we are clear about the conversation, about the topic being discussed here. There are other ancillary benefits that come with using Coach Accountable. For example, you have a dynamic, progressive web app that's very easy to use on any device. You have resources and tools to help you as a coach provide effective coaching. We love the fact that CoachAccountable puts clients in the process with every access to their information. You have easy access to records to streamline the review process. You have a robust calendar tool and auto reminders to help your clients stay accountable. And they have many different pricing plans to accommodate the different budgets. So this is really cool. I want to quickly talk about user experience. Okay, the big question is CoachAccountable easy to use? They will say yes, they're really easy to use. And you know what? They are right. We have tested CoachAccountable for many times now. And we love the fact that they were able to create a very great, sleek, and easy to use platform. Despite the fact that they have an exceptionally deep list of features, CoachAccountable is able to offer a very sleek and refreshing user experience. Okay, it's very intuitive to create anything on the platform, and the platform even allows for great customization, which should leave perfectionists satisfied. Okay, on top of that, the platform is very fast and reliable. And did I say at the beginning of the show that they have been in existence since 2012? So they know they know their business. You know, they've had many years to actually refine, to find errors, to refine everything. Okay, so this is really good. So when you compare CoachAccountable with other competitors, this is really a big breath of fresh air. Okay, to basically see things very easy, because I can tell you for a fact, having reviewed many platforms, that some platforms are busier and complicated, very cumbersome. Okay, so this is really nice. So on the coaching side, things are great. On the client portal side, things are also fantastic. Okay, everything is clear and easy to follow, which should save you some time in educating your coaching client on how to use the platform and follow the program. So this is really cool. You know, so overall, when you think about CoachAccountable, I want you to think about a system that allows you to save time and effort. So you are basically can focus on what you are good at, which is coaching, which is providing advice, which is monetizing your coaching model. And you can also close more business, because it's all about, hey, listen, acquiring more clients, so you can scale and you can pay CoachAccountable more money, right? It's a win-win situation for everyone, and you're even in a position where you can actually give clients better coaching, better guidance. Because see, the whole conversation we're having here, it's all about the clients. It's not about you. It's not about CoachAccountable. It's about the clients. The client is the ultimate and customer, if you will. Okay, and the target audience. If the client's happy, everybody's happy. If the client's happy, CoachAccountable is happy, because you are happy. Let's talk about support. Okay, what about CoachAccountable support and community? Now, the thing here is that when we talk about CoachAccountable, you have to understand that they don't have like a phone number, so you're not going to have like you're not going to be on the phone and actually have somebody to talk to. And this is fine. You know why? Because the platform itself is built in such a way that it's very user friendly. So all answers are provided on the platform. Okay, so the thing here is that CoachAccountable has a range of solutions to help you learn the platform and troubleshoot any issue. So they have manuals, they have webinars, they have help articles, okay? They have FAQs. Now, some people, including our team members, regret the fact that CoachAccountable is not invested more in having a client, like a staffed customer service, because they are really good. They have a lot of clients. They can afford that, but I guess they choose not to. It's part of their business decision. We respect that, but it would have been nice to have that system, okay? So, but they want the user to actually do everything themselves. So if you are not that kind of person, you're not going to like CoachAccountable. CoachAccountable wants to empower you as a user to actually find the answers yourself, okay? Some people like it, some people don't like it. So if you try manuals, webinar, articles, and whatnot, and that's not enough for you, you can also create a ticket, which is answered within 24 hours. Okay. And so beyond that, CoachAccountable, unfortunately, doesn't have a private user forum or a Facebook group to connect with fellow users. So you are basically on your own. And again, it is what it is. Some people appreciate that. Some people don't appreciate it, but it is what it is. What I want to say though is that the platform is really well built. So the chances of you having to explain, like to find a solution to a problem, that the odds of that happening are kind of low. Okay, because the platform is self-explanatory. It's really built in a very simple way that allows the clients just to do what they have to do, which is coaching. Let's close today's conversation by giving you the verdict. So the big question is CoachAccountable worth it, right? You have a platform here that's very sleek. It has a constellation of features and capabilities. They have many pros and a few cons. You have a platform that is trying to kick ass every single time. So the question is it worth it? Yes. Our answer is yes. Our answer is yes. In our view, CoachAccountable is really the go-to coaching platform for a lot of coaches out there. They do offer an impressive array of tools and capabilities around functionality. In other words, you have a very functional platform, okay, which gives the coaches everything they need to run their program. And that's what you need anyway. You really don't care about something very sleek and complicated, blah, blah, blah. No. And CoachAccountable also gives you like a really good coaching experience on the platform and advanced customization options. So depending on how many clients you have, just make sure that you remember that CoachAccountable can really be a little tricky in terms of pricing. Okay, so pay attention to that part of the process. And so overall, when you think about CoachAccountable, what are the pros and cons here? You have a simplified interface. This is really cool, right? You have a white label web app. You have a scheduler that is included. The scheduler part is good because it's a tool that allows you to not only schedule your client programs, but also schedule your like, let's say you want to release blog articles and you want to do that at very specific periods of the year. That scheduler is really cool. Okay, and we also love the fact that you have to think about what is good for you in terms of user experience, in terms of affordability, okay? And you can start a 30-day free trial with no credit card today. So this is really good. What about the cons here? Now, CoachAccountable can get pricier, depending on the client number. And they may lack advanced features needed for some coaches. So overall, fantastic. One thing I want to say before closing to this conversation is that we love CoachAccountable because the platform allows you to cause group level support and accountability like never before. And you are able to deliver high touch interactive coaching programs that scale. You're not running the same old as coaching program that has brought you clients. Now you have to go to the next level where you really deliver on important metrics. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just giving you an in-depth review of CoachAccountable. So I give you the overview, the features, the pricing, the added value, the user experience, the support, and the verdict. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.